Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to add Siteimprove analytics tracking code per the Siteimprove product specifications to your Kentico CMS or Kentico EMS websites. We're assuming that you're also using Siteimprove for Kentico, the CMS plugin that brings together Kentico CMS and Siteimprove. Normally this is a very simple task. This should be fairly easy for you to do, even if you're not a technical person. I'm going to try to make it as easy as possible. So I'm starting out at the Help Center. This is the official documentation from Siteimprove on how to create or add analytics into your website. It's a lot like other analytics scripts. It's a simple snippet of JavaScript. There's one key thing to know, and they highlight it here, that the siteanalyze_xxxxx sort of variable is meant to be replaced by your account-specific code. And you can get that, again, following this documentation on where to go. It's in the settings. It's fairly easy. You might even know it before you even start this. But just know we're going to replace that. So simply, what I'm going to do is grab this script code to my clipboard. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go to my Kentico 11 website. Can be Kentico 8.2 all the way through 11. And we want to make sure that this script is on every single page of the website. And in this tutorial, we're going to assume that you're using the Kentico portal engine, but really it's not that much different. If you're in MVC, you would simply add it to the shared layout in code. But with portal engine, you have this concept of a master page. I'm going to click to the master page, and you have two choices. You can either add the script right here in the head tag at the bottom. You may have other scripts in there. You may not want to do that, but that would be option one. I'm actually not going to choose to do that because that might not be the most efficient way to do it or the most manageable way to do it. What I'm going to do instead is option two, which is the design tab, and I'm okay with, I don't want to make any changes. And I'm going to use the JavaScript web part that Kentico offers out of the box. So again, this is a no-code solution. We're just using out-of-the-box capabilities. I'm going to add in that web part anywhere on my master page templates. Doesn't necessarily matter where. Go search for JavaScript. There it is. And I'm going to add it. It's going to bring up the properties modal dialog window that will allow me to control what I want to put in the JavaScript web part. And pretty much I'm just going to use inline JavaScript because there's not really a third-party reference. We want to run this code exactly as is from Siteimprove. So I'm going to actually hit the black arrow next to the inline script property, which is going to open up the full editor. It's going to be easier to see. It's also going to make sure in case we have to have any macros that they would be supported. And I'm going to copy that right in that value. For right now, I'm just going to replace the xxx variable with my pretend code name. Doesn't really matter, but just make sure it's your actual code name when you do it for real. I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice that we've got a couple choices. I included the script tag because that came from Siteimprove. So I'm going to uncheck the generate script tags. We don't want to do that twice. And as I talked about efficiency, we're actually going to want it to be at the bottom of the page to not affect page speed. So we're going to use it as a startup script. This will tell the engine that this code should go at the bottom right before the close body tag. It's going to be the most efficient way to do it. I'm going to hit save and close. It's going to refresh the page. And you'll see that we have a hidden JavaScript web part. That's cool. That's what we want to do. Now let's double check and make sure that the outside of the page has that on every single page. So I'm now going to refresh the page. And I'm going to view source. And I'm going to search for SZ, which is just a token in the Siteimprove code. And there it is. So we can see that it's now on the download of the page. And if you look really closely, we've got close script, which is some other Kentico stuff, close form, close body. This is at the bottom of the page. You notice the scroll bar is way down there at the end. So again, that's all it took. No coding. Just have to make sure we copy it from the Siteimprove help documentation into a JavaScript web part on the master page, replace our code, and click save. Hope that works for you. If you have any issues, reach out to support@bizstream.com.